been about 2 months, 2.5 months since we put the sheep in this paddock. It was a good test run. About 2.5 weeks ago, give or take, we added the hay feeder. And we fed about 1 wheelbarrow full of grass a day. But you can see that this paddock is significantly eaten down. We do have clover coming up. This is the first day that they've been on the other pasture. There are still patches of clover and greenery coming up, even as they were using this. But it is notably eaten down, even with the occasional green spot. You can see them eating, but they don't pull out the roots. That's one of the benefits of sheep. You even see the grass coming back after being eaten. New shoots. Even with them in here, it was still producing new grass. But we cut short their time in here by about a month. Because it was just too short. Wasn't what we were looking for. You can see green patch, a lack of green patch. There's still stuff, but this is not going to be able to support them currently. I'm hoping with the manure, with the extra clover seed that I've put out, we'll see this paddock be able to do so in the future. Some good clover growth there. We used Landino clover, a little bit of crimson, but mostly Landino and a couple other clover Berlins. But I have high hopes for the Landino clover as it's supposed to be more heat tolerant. We are still in spring. This is May. And so we're just now getting into summer. And I'm worried that some of this clover is going to struggle, especially in the sun. We did see a lot of success, them eating Yopon, which was an unexpected boon. It's already putting out new leaves. But that will provide additional food sources. They also ate beautyberry. That's what this is. Putting out new leaves as well. But that's good. And they were also willing to eat the blackberry, which, again, something I was not expecting, but we see that they got out after it. You can see on this Yopon, they ate the bottom. Then we've got the regular Yopon up higher. So that's really good. It means we'll need to do less clearing and maintenance. They were not a fan of the doveweed. That was something that was noticeable. They did not like eating that. Even though online it said that they would eat the young stalks, I'm not seeing it. This is an oak tree. They ate all that up. They loved that. It's putting out new leaves as well. And you can see over here, they went to town on the beautyberry where they could reach. Same thing with the oak. But we're seeing some good growth. I'm hoping with the manure, the rain, we should get a fair bit of this. Now, I know this is Landino clover. See if it takes off. We've got a good splattering of green available. Some mushrooms coming up. This is an area that I tilled and added some clover. You can see it's got that green vibe of all the clover, but they are very tiny right now. So we're hoping they'll take good and explode with the rain and the manure. This is another area where the clover is older, but it's still doing good. We're seeing bunches of it. That's really good to see. So this is a cousin of the grape. Nothing likes to eat it. It's incredibly difficult to remove, and so we always just pull it up when we can, but it's a real mess to get rid of. Though I have seen this area decrease over time as I pull it, but it runs runners under the ground, and it's a real mess. But the clover is doing good. But you can see, just looking across, not a whole lot here. They ate it to the bear. This is the doveweed. Nothing likes to eat it either, at least as far as ruminants go. My neighbor's place is full of it, and so we get some as well. Got some moss growing. I haven't seen if the sheep like it, but they really shouldn't be eating that close to the ground anyways. The easiest way for the sheep to get parasites is to be eaten close to the ground. It's one of the reasons why we moved them off this, because the last thing we want to do is get some internal parasites. Basically all sheep have them, but the load on the sheep can be significantly reduced by rotating pastures and by trying to prevent them from getting this low. You can see this is the other pasture area. It is stark, the difference between the two pastures. And the only thing separating this was a fence and some sheep. So we did put them in this pasture. We got them from some people that, well, they did some shepherding and the like. I think that giving access to good pasture, or passable pasture really, 24/7, they kind of went to town. We've seen them gain weight. They were still growing as well. They're relatively young. And so I think with the hay feeder, with an improvement in quality over here, maybe next time they'll last a little longer. One thing that was interesting is they don't seem to have eaten down near the gate or in their little pen area nearly as much, or right here. It's kind of odd seeing this level of grass height right near where they sleep every night. Not really sure why that happened. Got them laying down. I just cleaned out their barn area. Don't know why they're not sleeping or laying down in the shavings. Probably because it's new. That's what I cleaned out, as well as some of the excess old hay that was there. Big boy is out in the pasture. Don't know why that is either. Probably gonna have to go look for him, see what's up. But this is the pasture. Part of this YouTube channel is allowing me to see the effects of time and work on the property. So I'm trying to get as good view as possible to try and show what the pasture looks like so I can make improvements going forward. I'm looking forward to comparing this video with the one I'll make in about 3 months with this pasture on a rotation.